Hello everyone, I'm doing quite a different video today because this is something I just cannot be quiet about. I wanted to get work done for college when this dropped. I was honestly insanely disgusted when I first heard about this, and I really need to talk about it, which is why I had to change my uploading schedule, and now I have to push back my Inazuma 11 review video in order to talk about this. Now, if you're in the Death Bell community, you will obviously know the name Jakob. He is a very infamous member of this community. For those who are not caught up in the wind, he is a dude with insane taste, let's say. I had to be YouTube friendly so I can avoid demonetization, but recently something new has come out, and honestly, I think this tops all the rest we've seen. Now, to clarify, all of this was taken from Reddit, with some help from DeviantArt. This is the Reddit account that I will be focusing on. For those who are doubtful of this being Jakob, I do have evidence to back this up. For one, his DeviantArt has, let's say, questionable content of the Doki Doki girls, and the Reddit account is a member, or at least has commented on some posts in a Doki Doki Not Kid friendly subreddit. Adding on, this comment right here is directly praising Cinder 4 vs Mechasonic, which only 2 people like, including Jakob himself, I think. So, that is going to be something that isn't in his favour. There is also other evidence that I could talk about, but that will probably get me demonetized. The other subreddits that he is a part of all line up with his other passions that you can find on his Twitter bio. Although, if you're a sane person, do not look at the Twitter bio. Or his Twitter at all. Just please don't. Now, before I get into the full story, I will need to say that the screenshots that prove this is Jakob and what he's done will need to be in a document that is linked below in the description. This is because if I show them on this video, I'd probably get demonetized because of how utterly messed up that this stuff is. Like, honestly, I'm confident I can't even show this on YouTube. Which is the exact reason I made this document, in order to make sure that you guys know what's going on without my channel getting demonetized in the process. So, what pressing matter has Jakob gone under now? Well, this is extremely recent news, along with the comment being recent too. As of voicing this, the comment was made literally just like a few days ago. And that is that this is definitive proof that Jakob is most likely a nonce. In fact, no, this isn't most likely, this is just definitive proof. For my non-British audience out there, nonce is another word for paedophile. Again, there will be a document with the specific screenshot that has this evidence in, but because of the words used and overall extreme vulgarity of it in terms of a 18 plus sense, I can't show it on YouTube. But the screenshot itself does not fool you. This is real. I had to check his profile. This is a real comment that he made. Days ago, mind you. And it was the same Reddit account that I shown earlier. Other screenshots that document his disgusting behaviour will also be linked in the description. But this basically proves that the disgusting behaviour that Jakob is most known for hasn't changed in the slightest. The main reason I mentioned this today was because the comment I want to talk about was made recently. This wasn't weeks. As I said earlier, when I made this comment was made literal days ago. Not even a week, days ago. And yes, we are sure this is Jakob. Too much is adding up for it to not be Jakob. There's already the aforementioned defense of Mechasonic vs Cinderfall, but there's also a bunch of other things that go into his more, well, how do I say this without getting demonetized? I honestly don't know how to say it without getting demonetized. I'll just let you know, it's not very kid-friendly. And it all just keeps adding up. I mean, I already mentioned this Doki Doki stuff, and he already is in, like, deep heat with Doki Doki on both Reddit and DeviantArt. And there's also stuff about him going on about Hyperdimension Neptunia, and his DeviantArt also has suggestive content about that as well, which is just not helping his case at all. And also some of the Reddit comments that I'll show. I can't show all of the Reddit comments in this video because, again, I already said this enough times, it's not going to get me demonetized. All of the comments that I can show basically prove that it's Jakob, honestly. Like this one right here, saying that he's not a bad guy. Anyone that isn't stupid knows Jakob is a bad guy. This can't be anyone else but Jakob, especially with everything else adding up. There's just too many coincidences. 1 time, I'll let you off the hook. 2 is skeptical. 3 is dead certain. There are way too many coincidences. This is above 5 coincidences. This has to be Jacob. There's like too many coincidences to overlook. Again, all of this will be covered in the document, but I can't talk about it enough here without my channel getting struck down. This video is insanely short, but I can't talk more about what's being said because 1, you already know who Jacob is by this point if you're a Death Battle fan, and 2, everyone just hates Jacob as much as I do, and honestly, I already said what I need to say. Jacob is a disgusting person, and honestly, this behavior cannot stand. Apologies for the completely different video topic, but I had to get this out there as soon as possible for awareness. Have a good day, everyone. I'll see you all in the next video.